James Francis Cagney Jr. was born on July 17, 1899, in New York City, to an Irish-American family. Raised in the working-class neighborhood of the Lower East Side of Manhattan, James grew up in an environment where hardship was familiar and resilience was essential. His father, Hugh Cagney, worked various jobs to make ends meet, while his mother, Carolyn, was responsible for raising 7 children in their cramped apartment. From a young age, James exhibited a fierce determination to rise above his circumstances. He attended St. Vincent's High School and later studied briefly at Columbia University before finding his true calling in the performing arts. Initially drawn to art and dance, Cagney soon discovered his passion for entertaining and began working as a dancer in vaudeville shows, setting the stage for what would become an iconic career in Hollywood. Cagney's entry into Hollywood. A star is born by the late 1920s. As Hollywood was transitioning from silent films to talkies, James Cagney made his move from Broadway to Warner Brothers Studios. The shift from silent acting to dialogue-driven performances was challenging for many, but Cagney's natural energy and rapid-fire delivery of lines set him apart from others. His breakout role came in 1931 with The Public Enemy, where he portrayed Tom Powers, a ruthless gangster. Cagney's performance was electric, and the film cemented his status as a star. One of the film's most memorable scenes, where Cagney smashes a grapefruit into the face of actress Mae Clarke, became an iconic moment in cinema history, symbolizing Cagney's ability to bring intensity and fearlessness to his roles. Despite his tough guy persona, Cagney's personal life was far removed from the gangster roles he became famous for. Versatility and range. The many faces of Cagney. Throughout the 1930s and 1940s, James Cagney became a dominant figure on the silver screen. While he was often associated with playing tough guys and gangsters, such as in Angels with Dirty Faces, 1938, Cagney's true strength lay in his ability to transition seamlessly between different genres and roles. He displayed immense versatility, moving from intense, dramatic roles to light-hearted comedic ones without missing a beat. This skill reached its pinnacle in the 1942 musical Yankee Doodle Dandy, where Cagney portrayed the legendary entertainer George M. Cohan. His performance earned him the Academy Award for Best Actor, proving that he was not just a tough guy, but also a gifted performer with a passion for music and dance. His ability to capture the complexities of different characters solidified his reputation as one of Hollywood's greatest actors. A quiet personal life. Cagney's devotion to family. James. Cagney's private life stood in stark contrast to the public persona of his on-screen characters. He was known for his devotion to his wife, Frances Willard Vernon, whom he married in 1922. Their relationship was one of Hollywood's rare, enduring unions, lasting more than 6 decades until Cagney's death in 1986. The couple did not have biological children, but they chose to adopt, welcoming 2 children into their lives, James Francis Cagney III and Kathleen Casey Cagney. Despite his fame, Cagney preferred to keep his personal life away from the prying eyes of the media. He often retreated to his farm in New York, where he could enjoy painting, horseback riding, and the tranquility of country life. Cagney's commitment to his family and his desire for privacy made him a rare figure in the Hollywood spotlight. Tragedy and estrangement. The loss of Cagney's son. In 1984, just 2 years before James Cagney's death, his only son, James Francis Cagney III, passed away suddenly from a heart attack. The loss was particularly devastating for Cagney, as he and his son had become estranged in the years leading up to his death. Their relationship had been strained since around 1982, and they never reconciled before James III's untimely passing. This left a deep wound in Cagney's personal life, one that he would never have the chance to heal. While Cagney's public image was that of a devoted family man, the loss of his son and the estrangement they had endured served as a reminder that even the most beloved figures can face personal struggles behind closed doors. Difficulties with his daughter, further family tensions. The tension within Cagney's family did not end with the death of his son. His relationship with his daughter, Kathleen Casey Cagney, also became strained during the later years of his life. Though details of their disagreements were kept private, it was known that they had drifted apart in the years before Cagney's death. Like his relationship with his son, the estrangement with his daughter highlighted the private struggles that often lie hidden beneath the glamorous public images of Hollywood stars. Kathleen outlived her father by nearly 2 decades, passing away in 2004. Despite the challenges within the Chiu family, Cagney's devotion to his wife, Frances, remained steadfast until his passing, underscoring the complex and often painful dynamics that shaped his personal life. Cagney's criticism of Hollywood. A clash of principles. While James Cagney was deeply admired for his acting talent, he was not one to shy away from speaking his mind. One of the most notable figures that Cagney openly criticized was actor Audie Murphy. Murphy, a highly decorated World War II hero, transitioned to Hollywood after the war, where he became known for his roles in westerns and war films. However, Cagney, who prided himself on the craft of acting, believed that Murphy's career in Hollywood was more about his war hero status than his acting ability. Although Cagney respected Murphy's service and bravery, he felt that Hollywood had elevated him based on his fame rather than his performance skills. In private conversations, Cagney was reported to have said, "A soldier may win medals, but an actor must win over an audience with truth, and truth isn't in a uniform, it's in the soul." This critique reflected Cagney's broader philosophy about acting, that it should be based on skill and emotional depth rather than external fame. Cagney's legacy. Defending the art of acting. James Cagney's criticism of Audie Murphy symbolized a larger concern he had with Hollywood at the time. Cagney believed that the industry was increasingly prioritizing fame and image over the art of acting itself. He viewed Murphy's rise to stardom as part of a trend that cheapened the profession, reducing acting to a commodity rather than an art form. Cagney's comments highlighted the tension between celebrity culture and the integrity of performance, a tension that he felt was undermining the true craft of acting. Despite the controversy, Cagney's legacy remained one of respect for the art of film, where acting was a discipline requiring dedication, technique, and emotional authenticity. His outspoken opinions, though often controversial, solidified his place as a defender of the craft he loved. The passing of a legend. Cagney's death and legacy. James Cagney passed away on March 30th, 1986, at the age of 86, in the peaceful surroundings of his Dutchess County farm. His death marked the end of an era in Hollywood. Cagney's career had spanned decades, and he had left an indelible mark on cinema, particularly during Hollywood's golden age. Known for his electric performances, his undeniable presence, and his versatility as an actor, Cagney became an icon in American film. He was remembered for classics like The Public Enemy, Angels with Dirty Faces, and Yankee Doodle Dandy. His legacy lives on not only through these films, but also in his dedication to the craft of acting and his determination to protect its integrity. The funeral. Honoring a Hollywood icon. Following Cagney's death, a funeral mass was held at St. Francis de Sales Roman Catholic Church in New York, a fitting tribute to his Irish Catholic heritage. The church, known for its quiet dignity, became the gathering place for family, friends, and colleagues from the film industry, who came together to pay their respects to the beloved actor. The service was marked by somber hymns and prayers, and eulogies that celebrated Cagney's contributions to cinema and his devotion to his family. The funeral provided a moment of reflection on Cagney's remarkable life, from his humble beginnings on the Lower East Side to his rise as one of Hollywood's greatest stars. His passing marked the end of an era, but his influence on film and his legacy as an actor would continue to resonate for generations to come.